Hi everybody, welcome to Kingdom Keto. Today on our show, we're going to be doing a tremendous recipe of one of the old-time favorites from Asia, General Tso's chicken. Now, you can get this at any to-go restaurant, but not keto, right? So that's what this is. This is going to be your home version recipe of this, which actually is going to be much healthier than if you got it at a restaurant. And also it's going to definitely fit into your keto journey lifestyle. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to cut up some chicken. Now you can use whatever chicken that you would like to. A lot of people make this with a thigh meat. From the chicken. I'm going to be making it with some like a skinless, boneless breast meat, and I'm just going to be cutting it into some small little, almost like chicken nugget size, little small pieces of chicken, just like you would see at the restaurant if you picked it up to go. It doesn't take very long if you use this recipe I'm giving you to make it at home, and that way you do have your keto lifestyle still going on, instead of having to get it a little bit differently prepared at one of the restaurants there. So this is almost chopped up. I'm going to do this single serving on air today, but you can obviously multiply this serving times 8 servings, 6 servings, however many people that you're making it for. But it is simple, easy, and it's absolutely delicious. I hope that you enjoy it. The sauce that we're going to be doing today for this version of the recipe is going to be something that you can use on other Asian recipes as well, in case you want to use it for like a wok stir fry or something like that. It does have a substitute sugar in there because, of course, for keto we're going to make it without the sugar in there. And I think you'll like the sauce that we finish with. So then we have our chicken chopped up, just like I said, kind of in a chicken nugget size. First, I want to just take a little bit of salt and I want to season the meat. I'm going to move it around just a little bit so that I can get all the sides seasoned. And I'm just going to toss it a little bit so that it's all ready to go. So we're going to put this, I've got 1 egg chopped up here, or broken up here in this bowl. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to move it to the lupin flour. You can use almond flour if you'd rather, or your flour of choice. I like the lupin flour for this particular recipe. It's very fine. It's finely ground. So I'm going to show you right here on air. Like I've just barely coated it, and you can tell how well it's sticking to this particular chicken breast after the egg. And then what I did is I chopped up and ground up some pork rinds. Pork rinds have 0 carbs. Lupin flour has 1 carb per entire serving, and then our egg has 0 carbs. So far this recipe is perfect for your keto journey. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to dip it inside this pork rind, and that's just helping bind the exterior. And I'll show you if you can see up close how well that's sticking to the chicken. So that's going to make a really great piece right there. I'm going to coat this and then put it in the pork rind. The pork rind is going to fry right up on the outside in the air fryer. Look how good that lupin flour coats that. And lupin flour tastes really good too. Has an excellent quality taste. I'm going to put them in the air fryer for about 12 minutes, and I'm going to check on them, and then I'm going to come right back. Welcome back, everybody. The chicken is air fried. We're ready to rock and roll on that. I wanted to share with you a suggestion, and I'm going to mock up like a lo mein in this with the sauce and toss it in with the sauce. This particular pasta is made 100% of hearts of palm, so it's 0 carb. It's a very healthy vegetable to have as an accompaniment, And it tastes so good with that sauce tossed all over it with the chicken on the side. So I think it pairs very well together. I wanted to show you the brand I'm going to be using today. This is the Hearts of Palm pasta it's linguine shaped. You get it at Trader Joe's. It's the Trader Joe's actual store brand. Now you can get the same type pasta at any grocery store, Walmart, or any grocery store that you may be shopping at. But this particular one, I think is a really good one. So I wanted to show it to you. So I'll try to give you a little bit of a close-up. And if you want to try it, you can. It's up to you. And also, I wanted to share with you the actual sauce that we're going to make that's so divinely delicious for this keto recipe. We're going to be using a half cup of chicken broth. It's 0 carb. We're going to be using 3 tablespoons of liquid amino acids. Now you can use soy sauce. I'm going to be using the liquid amino acids. I've tried this sauce before, and this is excellent. It's also 0 carb, where soy sauce, which tastes almost identical, is 1 carb per tablespoon, and this is 3 tablespoons, so I just saved myself 3 carbs for the day. We're also going to be using 1 tablespoon of sriracha, or if you don't like that little bit of heat, you could substitute in a tablespoon of sugar-free ketchup, your favorite brand. And then also, I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, or you may use rice vinegar. It's very similar to what I said just a moment ago. Rice vinegar is 1 carb per tablespoon, which is delicious in this recipe, I must admit. But the apple cider vinegar is also for health reasons. I really prefer it from a health perspective, and it's 0 carb. Then we're going to have 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, and we're going to have 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar substitute. I'm using Swerve brown sugar today. As you can tell by looking at it, it looks almost identical to brown sugar. And this particular item is 0 net carbs as well. And it tastes just like brown sugar, in my opinion. And then we're going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is a great keto thickener or binder to kind of thicken up a sauce a little bit. It's optional. You don't have to put it in if you don't want to. I like it in there. And remember that in our sauce, I'm going to not only be tossing that chicken around, but I'm going to be using just a 1 serving of the Hearts of Palm pasta and mocking up that lo mein so that it goes very well and pairs very well together. All right, so hang with me for 1 minute. We're going to go over to our wok and we're going to get this sauce started. Okay, everybody, we're back. We're at the stove. We've got our wok heated. Now it is very hot. I'm going to be adding the sauce, all the ingredients. Everything that we just spoke about is going in the sauce. I've mixed it together and I kind of whisked it, and I'm putting it in here, and we're just going to simmer it for a second and let it thicken some before we put our chicken in. I did heat the wok first. Now, the only thing I didn't put in here is a xanthan gum, because like I said, it's optional. We're gonna thicken this up a little bit and see how it does on its own. And if we need it, we're gonna be putting it in so that the sauce is just a little bit thicker. We're going to bring it to a slight simmer and just let it cook for a few minutes. And the meanwhile, while this is heating up, I wanted to show you that the pieces of chicken that came from the air fryer. They're extremely crispy, and they have a great crispy edge on them, just like you would want. We're going to use this thicker sauce to just marinate the chicken before we serve it. We're going to finish this dish with some chopped chive and a little bit of sesame seed on the top. But don't forget that we're also going to be putting in some our mock lo mein, which is the hearts of palm pasta. Let me just see how our sauce is doing. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. So we'll just give this a minute and we'll come right back and I'll show you it after it thickens some. All right, our sauce has tempered up to a slight boil. And at this point in time, I'm just gonna put a little bit, I'm gonna sprinkle this xanthan gum. Remember, it's just half a teaspoon. You wanna be careful because sometimes it can gum up. So I'm still using the whisk at this point in time, and I wanna whisk it in there until it acts as a little bit more of a thickening agent. I can already feel that it's thickening just a little bit more. That actually lends to this sauce being a little bit more authentic. I can see it already. Look at that. Wow. So I'm going to turn it down some now because I don't want it to overboil. I just want it to now bring it down to a simmer. So I'm reducing the temperature on it. Linguine style pasta in here that I'm mocking up. I'm going to go ahead and toss that in there first. Hearts of palm does pair very well with that chicken and with the flavors that are in this dish. As soon as I feel like it's tossed just enough, I'm going to kind of keep it to the side. I wanted to get it tossed a little bit more here. And now I'm going to start to drop that chicken in. I'm just going to toss it all. This sauce is definitely thickened. So I want it all to get really covered. Just gonna, now that it's completely tossed, just from a color perspective, you want it to be that dark brown, which I see it is, and I wanted it wrapped around with the mock lo mein, which is really great, and it gives us our vegetable as well for today, or for for this particular meal. You can always add some more vegetables on the side if you want. I'm going to go ahead and give it just a minute more, just to make sure it's heated all the way through. Yeah, I can see that it's definitely starting to look and feel like the actual recipe. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and dish it up, and I'll meet you back, and we're going to finish it with some chive and sesame seeds as well. We're back with our healthy recipe of this General Tso's chicken. Now what we're going to do before we taste it is I'm going to take these chives and finish it. And we're going to put a little bit of sesame seed across the top. Take a look at that. It looks so good. Now we're going to taste it, and don't forget that we wrapped it with some of the heart of palm linguine pasta to mock up. But here is just a little bite. You can see on the inside of the chicken, you can see how beautiful it is on the inside. We're going to taste it. So good. It's definitely a healthier version of what's served in the fast food restaurants. It's nice and hot. and that brown sugar in there, that's a substitute sugar, just gives it that little oomph that really makes it delicious. I hope you enjoy this meal. Continue your keto journey. I hope you're still losing weight every single day, every single week. I know you are. Come back here for some more simple recipes, and we'll see you guys very soon. Have a great one.